magnetic, captivating, and you know it's true. Sent a smile and you started to make your way through the crowd. It grew so loud, you and I didn't even care. I've loved you since I met you. Did I ever tell you that? Last time I put you out, you believe I fell hard so fast. I've loved you since I met you. Did I ever tell you that? Last time I put you out, you believe I fell hard so fast. Look into my eyes and show me your adventures I haven't seen. Taking all the life, it hits the spot. Walking on fantasy. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made up, baby, that's made up all that we find. We can test the waters, oh, it's hard. I think we're getting close. Racing through the waves, I want to be where nobody knows. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made up, baby, that's made up all that we find. Electric, feel it in your hands. Hypnotic, watch your body stand. Happiness.
All right, guys. Welcome in. I hope y'all are well. It is my Friday, y'all's hump day, so I have off. I don't have a bedtime in. This is going to be good. I hope y'all had a great week so far. This is the last day for the Amazon Prime Day stuff, if you guys are Amazon Primers. So make sure to get some good deals, as they like to do this thing where they say items that are normally priced, $15-20 are all of a sudden $70, but they're also 85% off. So, as you know, that means you're getting a huge deal. Anyway, we'll go ahead and hop over to the live screen over here, pause this music, and we're going to get into a little bit of Final Fantasy 14 and try to make some more headway on this MSQ, man. Like, it's just boggles me. So tomorrow I probably am going to be playing this all day, so that way I can catch up to the MSQ. I feel like I'm playing almost as much as I normally would be able to. Just so damn busy working all the freaking time. And then I have to work out, obviously. So I think where we left off, we were just set up for trying to find some information about Kryle's granddad, I believe. Grizzled villager. A foreign mage 20 years ago. Yes, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across the salt, let alone those travelers with infants. A baby girl, as I recall. I only saw him in passing. Mind, if anyone were to know more, I'd wager it would be Humnur Brook. He was already as Jabral Rocks then. A baby girl? It couldn't have been. Thank you, sir. The information was very helpful. I feel like Kryle's story is kind of just added on. Wait. They gave my boobs jiggle physics. Bruh. Did we really need that like... I guess the community asked and they were delivered. Oh well, okay. Hello again. Do you require assistance? A foreign mage passed through Ijibral, Ikbrax about 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather, and I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather? Not by blood, but he is family nonetheless. A foreign mage did indeed visit Ikbrak's master Galuf. So far his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied? More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Dude, why is there so much mystery behind him? Very well. I will not press you. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. They say that the Yakoi once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity, indeed. But yes, before they withdrew to Urko-Pakcha, some 5 centuries ago, the Yakoi claimed Yaktel as their own. Many of the architectural remains can be found at the lower forests, the Jatika heartland. Taika. Then that's where they must have had their visions. Thank you. That answers much and much more. I understand what it means to long for one's family, so believe me when I say that, though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish nothing but success. By helping the Third Promise find the Golden City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. Mystery time. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, Saltress. May I request a moment of your company? Sure. Go on, we'll wait for you. See you later, Tom and Jerry. Thank you for obliging me. First, let's head to the cenote behind this village. Alright. Wait, this dude was standing here yesterday. Woo! Crack. It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Kryle's plea has softened my resolve. As the leader of our community, I am gladdened to see that the Third Promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey thus far? It's like the Luigi talk. Is that so? It seems the rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Wukulamat. It does me well to hear that. Wait. My daughter would be about her age. Girls are rarely born amongst the Shibral, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. 3 years old, an accident, it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed. Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Tiika heartland, towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Mamulja and Gibral had learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act by targeting the child who would one day lead her people? The criminal sought to undermine the future of the Gibral. I was determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote, and gave her into the care of one person I knew who could protect her. The dawn servant Galul Jaja. Though she was born to lead the Jibral, fate had a greater plan for Wukulamat. Only the dawn servant and I knew the truth, but I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed Mamuk, then rancor towards the Jibral still burns. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. And so I ask you, not as the Dawn Servant's elector, but as a father, to watch over the Third Promise, defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in the shadow. Will you do this for me? Wait, so did I read that right? Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Is he her dad or a different dad? I'm gonna have to reread that. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as a ruler of Tulayolal, but as a cursed father. That was whenever we fought him earlier. Suffice to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray Beth not to have word of this to anyone. You can trust in me, fam. I don't really talk that much. And so we have this guy. What's going on, McShul? I was really wanting to see you last Saturday night. So my favorite level of the entire lobby, of the advanced lobby, was the level that I played on Saturday night, man. I had such joy playing that level. I forgot the name of it. Okay, hold on. Where is this? Once bitter enemies, Mamul John unlearned, but in a doubt of my intent to prevent acts. Targeting a child that would one day lead the people, the criminals sought to undermine the future of the Jabral. I was determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die, and in that synod, and gave her to the care of the one person I knew who could protect her, the Don Suffolkalu Jaja. Oh, so okay, hold on. Let me reread this. Girls are rarely born amongst the Jabral, so it arrived to the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and pain when I saw her at the bottom of the synod. My daughter would be about her age. I can't tell if he was like alluding that Wuklamat is in fact his daughter, or he was saying she would be about her age. That's so weird. I want to say because they have the same hair color, that's her father. Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself, but please do not keep the third promise waiting. All right, see you later. No problem, make sure. I've been streaming every single day trying to see if I could crack the Twitch code. So far, I have not cracked the code. I've actually lost followers by doing this. So, I'm a bit sad. But I'm determined to prove to myself that I can do a stream every day to make up for all the streams that I missed the last couple days, or the last couple months, I mean. So, I still plan on doing Celeste on Saturday. A lot of cutscenes. I need suffice time to see these cutscenes in their entirety. Oh dear. There is apparently a long section coming on. You're back! So what did Hanmu Pruk want? It's alright. You don't have to say. More importantly, the Tinyabek traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks. Then I think I'll take the opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing for it has worn me out. Bro, you got like 5 AA batteries in that little body. Yeah, I was hoping that I'd have some sort of growth, to be honest. A nap does sound tempting. But I think it has a lot to do with, like, the timing that I've been able to stream, because I get home at my time, like, around 8 p.m., and then I have to go to sleep in order to wake up at 5:45, 6 a.m. the next day before I'm able to do anything. I'll talk more after this to give you some thoughts. You're one of Bakul Jajas. What do you want? I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but know that it would be most unwise. And why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? I am literally salt. And they say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise. Listen here, dick nuts. Yeah, I think that has some to do with it. Because I'm looking at,
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Yeah, so I mean, Drax's channel, for example, Drax has been a long time follower of the channel. And he has 14 people in his streams lately, streaming the same stuff. So, but he is in the UK, so it makes me wonder if, like, the formula of other things has happened. Oh, this douche nozzle.
Jaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you'll deal with me and me alone. Leave the elector out of this.
Bro, I want to fucking demolish this guy.
Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on, look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted Sellsworth. She heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humuruk my...
Dude, that's an Angie face.
Your silence says it all.
That is an Angie face.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me. If that adventurer attempts to interfere, I'll kill the old man myself!
You despicable, heartless fiend! Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages! Come on then! You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight!
This dude is a rancid asshole.
Caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue. By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Dude, they made this guy such a heel.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him. Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear you right.
Don't worry, the scary adventurer won't try anything funny. I like that. That's my favorite.
Foreign scum! Who are you to mock me?
I don't know, bitch. You want to fucking throw hands?
Kill you, kill you, kill you all! Don't look away, son.
I'm right here.
Watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
Hey, eyes on me. House cat, remember?
And I bet we do the old control here.
I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people.
In this battle, you will play as Wook Lamont. Through powerful skill and combat, Wu Clement will gain the resolve she needs to unleash powerful limit breaks. Not only do these attacks deal great damage, but they recover HP. Use them early and often to emerge victorious. That lighting, though. All right, what do we got? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Why would I not just do the one? Okay, so basically that beak of this.
So I can rip you to pieces. I'll cut you to shreds. My magic should be more than enough for Miss Middens. I'll make you eat dirt.
Okay, I understand.
No more tricks, Bako Jaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior.
What was that?
Miss Middens is no longer amusing each other.
This rite has taught me so much
Get wrecked.
about my nation, my people, and myself.
Can't keep up.
Okay, I thought he was gonna hit me again. That's why I didn't move.
How do you like this? Kitty, 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 kitty.
That was weird. I could tell where he was because of the audio cues.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritating cat. It's time we finish them.
You finish these nuts.
This is the end for you, kitten. Know your place.
Not enough to claim the title of Dawn Servant.
Oh man.
I must carry on Papa's legacy. His love for our people.
Be an upstart! Why won't you die?
Yee. It's not really looking good.
I'll show you the true power of the blessed.
I will be the next dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last.
Oh, that was pretty sick.
That's when there's no way I'll ever lose to the light of you.
What? But that was everything I had! I can't stand it anymore! Attack!
Oh, this is why.
This is our fight! Stay out of it! You bring shame!
Where did all these guys come from? Why did I get a vulnerability though?
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army. You still won't win. I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
Dude, she has a pretty cool skill set. And yeah.
She wasn't like this before!
Dude, I've killed a small army. Get wrecked. That was actually just long enough of a fight to be fun. That was awesome.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be? How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
Cause you's a bitch.
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanu, releasing Vallarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
No. No.
Apparently we triggered him. What a little bitch.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That that was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk.
Who are you?
The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
At least one of them has some fucking honor.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me.
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Even have the same colored eyes.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Kulul Jaja's daughter, and Tulihyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on,
Here's the foo bar.
let's rejoin the others.
Well, that was a fun little journey. Are you still here, McShul? All right. It seems we were last to return. I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me, keeping out of the fight even when I thought even when it got dirty, couldn't have been easy for you. But Bakul Jaja won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I wanted to prove to myself that I could stand up to such villains, even when I stand alone. Which isn't to say I won't ask for your help when I need it, of course. I know that better now. Or I know better now. Earlier in the second promise's camp,
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Pibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities.
we haven't heard Uri
There is no
Anger's
shame in
voice this entire season, or expansion yet.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I fail to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this. And in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
All right. Uklamat wishes to know how traversable the Tainabek traverse is. So, what's the state of Tainabek traverse? Still being cleared. I assume Hanmur Brock said that he'll notify us as soon as the work is done. Then perhaps for now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Wuklamat's stolen keystone. The next feat will be our last, after all. Oh, I already got it back. What? When? Not to mention the how. This is Bagul Jaja we're talking about. You see, the thing is, I beat his face into the ground, and he ran off like a little bitch. So I taught them a lesson and took my keystone back. You bested Bakul Jaja in a single combat? Bravo! What can I say? I've had good friends to encourage and cheer me on. Ah, there you are. Our excavators have contacted me with the news of their success. The traverse is now safe to travel. Tai Ainibek. Then we can finally make for Mamook. Come to think of it, isn't Bakul Jaja's home? We can only hope the residents don't share his winning personality. If it is indeed the city where Keterin first met the Dawn Servant, surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It is true that Dawn Servant received Keterin in Mamook and was instrumental in establishing a friendly relationships between the Jabral and Mamulja. But since that time, most of Mamulja has supported his peace and have left their city in favor of abiding in the capital. What remains is a cloister of Mamook, and while these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Whatever they are like, the people of Mamook are also of Tuliolal. If I am able to be Dawn's servant, it is my job to know them first of all. Well, we'll be on our way then. I'm glad I could learn about where I came from, and eat so much Jibra Pibil besides. Thank you for everything, Han Mubruk. Until next time, take care. So I did hear that right the first time around. First, we make our way across the Skiprot Zorbit Sindrofield due southeast. There's a lot of, like, family abandonment in this season. How you have grown indeed. Or expansion. Not season, sorry. Oh yeah, another journey I get to go on is looking for all the Aether Currents. It's probably down there, isn't it? Ednet Governor. $152 to the west. There it is. Straight to the south, you say? Oh, how I wish I could fly. I do like finding them, I'm not gonna lie. It makes it a little bit more rewarding to actually go out of your way to find the stuff. wow, I have a ways to go. Oh, wow. Okay. They did that whole thing where you can't fast travel down by jumping off. Aw, man, I have to walk all the way around. Ugh. Oh, I was gonna wait to explore this, but I have currently no way not to. Because I gotta get myself this Aether Current. It's probably on the other side of the lake, ain't it? It's probably like right there. I'm gonna see if I can find it without the little Aether compass. Yep, I knew it. The music almost reminds me of the Battlefield music. For Bosnia. Do 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 do. Ah. Do 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 do. I wonder if they're gonna add a new housing district to Tulilal. Canonically, it would actually make a decent amount of sense. This is an aggressive flying squirrel. Oh, I keep forgetting to bring my chocobo out so I can get experience. What even is this? Why is it just chilling out here? Huh. All right. We couldn't go around that? Whatever. The traverse will bring us straight into the Ika heartland. Remember how you insisted that this forest is green? It is not just green. I thought it was like green and blue and other colors, right? I think I'm going to call it a night when I get to the city. And then tomorrow I'm going to stream a lot so I can play some more catch up. Oh, Smarvosky, you made it in. Well, maybe I'll play a little bit later now that, somebody's actually here. This path is quite steep, isn't it? Let us take our time and descend safely. It's because you have little tiny legs. You just get off work? I can play a little longer. I didn't see anybody in here. So I'm like, I was just going to wait until tomorrow to stream longer. I spoke with one of the excavationers down on my way. Apparently Bakul Jaja cleared the way, the one fallen tree remaining, by barreling through it. That Wuklamat single-handedly defeated someone with such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. Oh, yeah. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. No, I mean, whenever I get home, too, it's after... So I work, like, 10 hours, and then I work out after my 10-hour shift. And, then when I get home, I try to shower immediately. So that way I can, feel nice and clean when I'm streaming. And then afterwards, I can just go straight to bed. Oh, boy. Okay, something's got to happen over there. There's no reason they would just have that there. So, we just took down the dude who was fucking an asshole, who has wanted to just steal all the gems from our promise, which our promise is Wuklamat. Oh, this place is beautiful! Fucking auto-run bullshit. God damn it. Stupid garbage shit. Alright. Let's redo this. Hold on, we'll get up on this rock this time. Okay. Oh, look at this place. This is a place. This is my favorite place so far. Oh, this is my favorite place so far. I love this, dude. I love the glowy blue aesthetic, like glowy blue, glowy purple, violet. Like, oh, I love this stuff. I want to see what it looks like whenever I go up in frames. I can only hit 90 frames per second? Damn. I don't even know if you guys can tell a difference between 90 and 60 on the screen or not. Dude, this is so pretty. Oh, wait, no, there we go. I'm at 133. I was gonna say, man, at 3090, can't even get 100 frames per second in this. I don't know if it shows up very well. Anyway, yeah, first world problems. That actually makes me curious as to why my monitor says it can only do 90 frames per second. It says 240 frames. Black equalizer. Screen tearing without lag. Sure, we'll turn that on. I want to see what this does. Okay. Let's not do that. Oh, okay, let's not do that, shall we? Let's just do things. Okay, now my screen is super fucking bright. You know what? I'm gonna stop messing with that. Let's just play the game. Okay. Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one. Take my paring stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. So, just so you know what's going on in the game story, do you know, like, how much have you watched and how much do you know of so far? As you hold the paring stone to a soft glow, it affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force. Paring stones are natural magnets, and that it's a meteorite filled with iron, one of the many remnants of the ancient meteor shower. The heterogeneous aether they emit are surrounded by the flora that grow unique hues, as you can see. Yeah, we did the food contest with Chef Ramsay, who ended up being her dad. So these glowing boulders have been plummeting down from the heavens. Vidra, be merciful. After this cutscene, I'll explain the story in a nutshell. There you are. Blue! It's all blue! A far cry from the upper forests, indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Mamuk can tell us about it. Keep running. We're almost there. So, essentially what is happening here, Wuklamat, the giant cat girl, is a third promise, which there are 3 promises and an outsider trying to become the rulers of Tuliyolal and all of Tiral, which is this entire land here. And so she was adopted, a cat boy was adopted. He has apparently a direct son, and then this outsider. They are all competing to take over his throne as he decides if he wants to pass it on to somebody else. So they all went on this journey to basically go through a rite of passage where Wuklamat and the other 3 are in teams of people that they allow to help them on their journey, and following in the footsteps of her father, or adopted father, as he did whenever he united Tural and made the city Tuliyollal. So we've basically been going through a bunch of trials of each of the groups of people that live on the Tural, the island that they're living on. And in order to be deemed worthy of whether or not the father, the current Dawn Servant ruler, will allow the other promises and outsider to take over, is if they all gather the gemstones and find the city of gold somewhere on the island. And then by doing so, all the people that she's met and you talk to, you end up doing like some really like remedial sort of learning process of the inhabitants of the island. Kind of like just the loose plot of Little Nicky. So, I mean, Little Nicky is way different. There's also a guy with boobs on his head. So she learns, like, different types of trade, different types of issues and cultural traditions, and then different stories about the inhabitants and how everyone kind of came to be, like how Tural was united by her father. She had to go through strength trials as well to determine whether or not she was even strong enough in some cases. All these kinds of things that come together. And so now we're on the last one, the Mamul, which are like, I believe, the lizard people. And once we get that keystone, our next part of the mission is finding the City of Gold, which I have an idea of what it looks like because it was in the trailers, but the City of Gold is basically like a fucking futuristic city with like flying cars and shit. And I am super excited to see what that looks like because it looks amazing. So I'll play a little bit longer, at least another 15 minutes here because I am a little tired. But I'll play a little bit longer and we'll see what happens. We'll get into the story a little bit more. As this is my first time visiting Barmuk, I have no experience interacting with the locals. But given Hanmu Rook's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. Why are all the heroes allowed to be carried by all the PCs? I know, right, dude? Like, it's like, listen, this is your story, but I'm supposed to be just living in it? Like, no, it's not the other way around. Like, I am the one who knocks, and you're the one who I just give the information and leave my mess to go clean up, in which most cases, the mess is you benefiting from it. Yeah, that is exactly what I thought, too. Whenever at the end of the last expansion, she shows up on a boat, and she's like, yeah, I heard you were strong. You want to be part of my party? And I'm all like, fuck it. We'll see what happens. Fuck it. Ship it. I like adventures. Yay. And essentially you hop in her crew and you do like one of the instance runs, but with her in it. And she's like, oh, you're strong. And I'm like, fuck it. Yeah, I am, bro. You like want to fucking do this or what? And she's like, I'm going to show you to Papa, and we're going to join a party, and we're going to take over the throne. And you're like, yeah, bro, that sounds like a great story. And so this is where we're at. Finally, in Mamuk, Wook Lamat is eager to make progress. We all know what comes next. Let's find the Elector. Two streets seem to be converged upon in this plaza, so I propose we split our numbers between them. Given Hanmu Rook's guidance, I would suggest that we err on the side of caution and move thoroughly this city in pairs. Erenville can come with me, and Alize can go with Kryl. That leaves Soltris to accompany Wook Lamat. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then please, then may our respective searches prove fruitful. Fine. Bark, bark. Rakai Unaleska. Okay. Oh, there's a hunt train going here, so there's lots of people here. So the story goes is that the Mamul Jaz, these lizard people, fought war with the Hrothgar, which are, I can't remember what their names are already. The Shibral or Quital, something like that. Because they had access to the sun, and the Mamul do not have access to the sun, which in turn made it hard for them to grow anything for subsistence. So they went at war originally due to that. And then the Dawn Servant ended up uniting them through their food, essentially. And that is the story between them. Oh, wait. And we'll worry about that later. Yeah, but at least it wasn't like really in depth. Like they didn't go super far in depth with it. It was more of like, hey, so these guys have been fighting for 500 years and you roll up and roll a D20 and hit a natural crit and solve their issues miraculously, is essentially what happens. Your words as may as well be an ambient noise for all the care this citizen pays to you. Okay, well, I'll fuck myself right out of this door. Okay. All right, as you begin to speak, the man abruptly turns and leaves. All right, dickneck. I see your bed is doing good. It's a massive house for nothing. I kind of figured that we would have issues here. Based on this side of the war. Please tell me you've had better luck. No one would speak to you either. I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words, but this is something else. That building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go and take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. Don't call me Shirley. I was like, that place doesn't look like a merchant. Oh, dude, this guy's got wares. Bro's got that drip. Holy shit. Hello there. We'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. Meh. Move along, outsiders. We're just trying to find someone. The Dawn Servant's Elector. Could you tell us where they are? Wow. Okay. Well, fuck me sideways then, huh? You dick. How are we supposed to find the Elector if nobody even speaks to us? Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city as quickly as you can. Well, alrighty then. Khan! The crevasse. Fill it with your mighty juice.
Bested by a mere shade.
Sororja? Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
Oh. That's kind of cool. Dude, that is Dragon Ball Z right there.
The channeler is Zerelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
Tuli Yolal's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat.
Just send in the
alone and fell short.
Send in the hero.
Is now the least of his
Hero.
concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector. Soralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
What did he say?
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
All right there, little horn.
When Zoralcha was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force, but he was thwarted by Father Shade.
Well, hello there, Dick Neck.
Child, welcome home. This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets.
Oh, shit. He's gonna get the double dose here. Bro's got 2.
What is this? Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy!
Damn, boy. Yeah, here comes that double dose. They want you to feel sorry for this dick.
No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
Funny story.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her. You mean to tell me that you of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors.
Listen, the sins of the father are passed on to the children.
As your siblings. A failure.
And he took the mantle pretty heavily.
And never return! You have no place here!
Let's go, brother.
I wonder how they walk.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
Damn, dude.
But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant.
Well, you don't gotta worry about that, Bob.
Come, stand before me, and fall.
Just like your mom did last night.
I won't do your
Oh,
trial.
got him.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
If this guy's a dick.
Do as you will. But until you triumph over the shade, you shall proceed no further.
Proceed on these nuts. Boom. Double got him.
Promise, I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Hello there, Lady Lizard. I didn't think they were that tall. They're incredibly tall. The electors would meet us thus, that we have met this far all had their peculiarities, but each we felt could judge claimants equally. This Zaril Jah, however, seems to be set in his belief that only the blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Why would the Dawn Servant name an openly biased man elector? Worrying over Zaril Jah won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us with the civility since we have arrived. We should go meet her, hear what she has to say. The western outskirts, right? Poke, poke. To the western outskirts. 360 no scope. Let's go. Ah, that fence can't stop me from breaking my legs. All right, dignified lady. What do you have for me behind this tree? Thank you for coming. My name is Milalja. Shit. And what is it you wish to talk about? Tell me, what do you think of Mamuk? Well, We don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak with us. All who remain in the city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe that blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead these peoples on this continent. Most would not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like an ideal community so far as Bakul Jaja is concerned. I am tired, exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we do not speak our truth aloud. Yet now we have an opportunity to reclaim our agency. For you have bested Bakul Jaja. You, a Gibral, inferior by all presumptions, triumphed over our two-headed champion. This time, anyway. Next time, I might not be so lucky. Bakul Jaja is just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. It seems to me like he'd do better if he just trusted his own abilities. He's desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Mala Jaja of the Silver Scales, for one. He traveled across the salt in search of conquest, only to be overcome. Wait, didn't we fight him? But no matter how the individual may falter, the people still believed in blessed siblings' supremacy. Because of my father. He who united Tural under one rule, who in our eyes stands a testament to the tradition's infallibility. Regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph has only fanned the flames of our people's obsession. However, as both his daughter and claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove that Galul Jaja's true strength lies not in his birth, but in his character. And in so doing, you may give us the strength to renounce blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake zealotry, but isn't forsaking two-headed Mamulja going a bit far? You must decide that for yourself, whether the price is to pay is worth an empty dream. Wow, that's a strong statement, actually. Click. Milal Ja has something to show you. There is still a place that will help you understand our plight. It lies far to the west of here. Follow me. Okay, so I am starting to yawn as I'm talking, which is a sign to me I should probably get to sleep. But God, I love this music. No. All right, so this was a massively successful stream. We had less than one viewer the entire time, as I have been finding it interesting this social experiment, I think, has been, I wouldn't say a failure quite yet, because I think the problem is just I stream at really weird times for the United States. And based on Twitch's formulas, I'm noticing that if you're not like already an established streamer, that it's very unlikely that streaming at these late times will be successful. So we'll put this to the theory tomorrow whenever I log on and play a little earlier tomorrow. I really want to play this game for like, oh man, like many hours tomorrow. So that way I can actually get through this fucking MSQ. Now again, to enumerate on something that I thought was interesting, as you can see, they added fucking jiggle physics to my titties. Something that wasn't in there, but I don't remember being in there before. So, I don't know how I feel about it. I personally never think of my character like that, but the fact that they did should have been at launch. The fact that they did means that there's enough people either at Square or fans that made comments about them needing to add jiggle physics to your character models. Specifically the titties. But if we look at what we got going on over here, from 1.0, they took the donks away from cat girls. So I'm confused. Why would you take away the ass to add jiggle physics on tiny cat girls? Like, what? What? Anyway, so thanks for being here and entertaining me, Swarovski. Friday, I have some Buffalo Wild Wings, I think, with one of my friends. And after that, I think I'm free to do whatever the fudge I want. Oh my God, I'm so sleepy and so exhausted. But tomorrow I won't have to worry about being out like in this humid bullshit weather. And we will take it from there. Hopefully you guys got some good deals on Amazon, if you guys have Amazon where you're at. And all things considered, I will see you guys tomorrow for a full nice day of Final Fantasy XIV. I hope you all have a great night, morning, second breakfast, lunch, dinner, what's going on. And I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.